Alright, so just got finished the BRUNHILD summons, and of course jumping straight into the PvP showcases. I'm super excited to actually try this unit out. Unfortunately, she doesn't seem to have a crazy amount of teams. She is one of those units that pretty much has to be run alongside the Sigurd. Of course, her passive does tie into her being run with other characters of the Ragnarok series, and there aren't a whole lot of characters from the Ragnarok series that are super viable in PvP. There's a fair few, but who knows, maybe within the next couple updates or within the next Ragnarok update, maybe when we get the third and final Demonic Beast battle, there may be another character along those lines that'll help her out a ton. But if you guys don't know what the BRUNHILD does, her first card here inflicts charge damage equal to 500% of attack on one enemy. Second card inflicts weak point damage equal to 185% of attack on all enemies. The ultimate, which we have 3/6, inflicts damage equal to 588% of attack on one enemy and restores the HP of all allies by 50% of damage dealt. Honestly, summon video was absolutely insane. If you guys haven't seen that one, would highly recommend checking it out. Link will be in the description. Her passive increases the hero's basic stats by 12% for every hero with the Ragnarok characteristics on the battlefield. Decreases all enemies' attack related stats and defense related stats by 15% for one turn at the start of allies' turn. And then jumping over to the equipment here, she's rocking her attack crit set. Same one that I pretty much used the entire time with BRUNHILD. Initially you had this same set but using the, here it is here, the crit chance rolls. That was mainly for the bird, but I find I don't really use her at all whatsoever for bird anymore, so holding on to those just in case there is a day where I might want to do that again. And then having a look at the cosmetics, pretty maxed out. All the weapons are maxed out for when I use her in the deer raid, and not a crazy amount of investment, but honestly the character, well, the skin, I should say, for the character is super well done. All of the leaks for this BRUNHILD, however, were for her to be a swimsuit BRUNHILD, so super hyped for a swimsuit BRUNHILD, but unfortunately it wasn't what we got. Hey, I'm still very happy with this here, but this is the team we're using today, and let's jump right into it. And I mean, unfortunately, the CC is a little lacking on this team. Only have the level 80 Sigurd, and I mean, I know this was a huge mistake I made when I actually got the character, but he is rocking the attack crit set as well. Very unfortunate. Who do we want to? Does he also have Holy Relic? Yes, he does. Definitely want to put up the Deanne Talk, that's for sure. And I think if we just start going full send onto Barn, I'm keen to see what she can do. I've heard if on certain teams and whatnot, if you get double AoE right off the bat, the amount of damage she can do with that. Yeah, that on the Barn team is really good. I've heard the single target card is a little lackluster. Charge isn't the greatest effect in the world. If they hadn't given her a double weak point though, I would have been super happy with that. I really enjoy using these characters that give the debuffs at the start of turn, because you can use these kind of Sigurd combos, which I am very fond of. Another AoE card there. If he doesn't put up the Nameless Dance, we may be able to take out Barn. Could be pretty good for us. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get the Deanne ultimate, especially if he puts up the Nameless Dance. Looks like he might rush the Barn ultimate. Definitely a real player from how long he's taking to do his turn. Puts up the gift effect. There goes the Terry counter, and then the no Nameless Dance. Okay. Let's see. If we go, I'm going to try my chances at killing Barn. Let's go for that there. I'm expecting some pretty decent damage from this Pulverized card. I've been using the DN a whole bunch in the Founder Demon raid. Really enjoying that. I haven't had this much fun with any of the co-op events in absolutely ages. I love how well designed that is, and with me recently, well, I know I should have been doing this for quite a while now, but I've only just started doing the Hell version of the Belmoth raid. Really enjoying that as well. Finally leveled up my Identifolders for that. This, of course, is a very unfortunate matchup for us to be starting off the video. Going up against Barn can be pretty much a death sentence for most teams, and it's almost going to be the case for us here as well. Yeah, the amount of regeneration he gets from that gift effect is going to kill us. I mean, we can rush the Deanne ultimate by merging the two taunt cards. Might be the go. Unfortunately for us, we only have 260 Deanne. If they hadn't brought her back, or even as like a character you could purchase for festival coins for the 3rd year anniversary, I would have her 6/6, but hey, what can you do? Tarmiel Grace getting a bit of HP back there. Nameless Dance going up though. I mean, it's unfortunate, but there's not much we can do here. And hopefully that'll be the... Come on, man. I was just about to say, hopefully that'll be the only Barn team we end up facing for the video. I mean, with this, actually, we could potentially go for Terry to start it off. Holy Relic on Arthur there. Let's go for this. See if we can finish him off. The Terry's only level 95 on this one as well, so if we could keep up with those crits, that'd be gorgeous. Charge single target goes out. I mean, look, people are saying that charge single target is lackluster. That is really impressive. Getting the kill on Terry there, which is super good for us. It's not even like Terry has to have his taunt up or to be using his ult reduction or getting his ultimate to be doing stuff. Having him in the field with his passive alone is good enough to give him that kind of value. Let's see. Can get the Brunhild ultimate, which would be very, very nice for us. 3-6. I wonder if that'll be able to one-tap the Arthur. Looks like you might be going for Baron ultimate instead, though. That's alright. We can merge the Dian Taunt and then throw out the Pulverized card. Won't be ultimate, but... Oh no, we can't even. Oh no. The trigger coming to the front has completely killed us, basically. Yeah, wow. Back-to-back losses on Barn team. I mean, I'm gonna go for that. I know that's not enough ult gauge to get Dian to... I could have thrown out the single target and prayed that it would have killed 600,000. She is looking really impressive. If we could just not get this terrible, terrible matchup, she would be doing absolute wonders. And look, I know we start off the video with back-to-back losses of her, but it's against the Barn team. You guys all know what the Barn team's like. I mean, maybe you could be at a low ult level and we could actually manage to survive this. If so, we should be able to go straight back to full HP with the ultimate. And look at this, we're getting all the AoE cards we need as well. Being able to kill that Twiggo would have been great for us as well, removing all that extra HP. Would have cut off a lot of damage from the ultimate, but there's not much you can do once again. And here we go, finally facing something that isn't the Barn team. Definitely want to go for the Melon to start this off. I think I might go as far as chucking in that Pulverized card as well, just to kind of confirm the death on it. Oh my god, look at the damage she did to Rimuru there. Might have been a mistake going for the type disadvantage, because I don't think we're going to be able to kill off this Merlin. Oh, that is going to be so bad for us. That's right though, damn. In hindsight, okay, so this unit will absolutely tear up Rimmer's, which is very, very good to see, especially with this unit being... I feel like I'm pretty confident in saying Demon Lord Rimmer is the best or tied best unit with Trade and Meliodas, especially with how much you see them used in PvP. Can be used in any of the Ult Rush teams, can be used on all of the unknown teams, which are also some of the strongest teams at the moment. Can be used pretty much anywhere. Is that the stun on Dian? Yeah, a little unfortunate there. That's right, we'll go for the Sigurd debuff into the double attack into Rimmer. If we can get rid of Rimmer, that's most of our issues solved. Really would like to have that Holy Relic for Sigurd though. Crit? No crits. Ouch. Maybe using this Brunhild alongside a Ludo might be a good idea as well, because I feel like she's going to be just a little lackluster. Some of these units nowadays have such good defensive substats and just substats in general that it can be very hard to get crits on them and almost impossible for them to not crit on you. So let's see, that is the perfect kind of card draw we were looking for. Please don't attack disable us though. That would be so unfortunate. Okay, perfect. Another stun on Dian there. That'll allow us to pretty much finish out this match. But yeah, she's looking really impressive. Let's go... Surely we can kill you in just those first two cards, and then the final level one can go for Merlin. Get some crits on that as well. Yeah, that's what I like to see. 200,000 isn't terrible for a level 2. No crits on Ram either. That's right, at least we ended up winning this one. No ultimate because of the dissolve there. And even finishing off that last match, I noticed I still got quite a few extra of the Brunhild cards, so I know this isn't an actual thing in the Grand Cross. Look, even here, extra full hand of Brunhild cards, which is crazy, but in some games there is, I believe the term is card weight, where certain cards have a higher probability than others. If you played the Barn team, you'll notice that pretty much getting any of the Heart Crusher or the gift cards can be an absolute nightmare. I feel like this character has quite high card rates, which is very nice to see. Finishing off the King there, which will be perfect for us. I definitely don't think running Dian in this team is the best possible way to do this. Maybe replacing Dian and using them with Trade and Meliodas. That way you can chuck out the AoE and the single target from this unit here, and then you can chuck out the single target from Meliodas, not only getting all of the Amplify buffs, but also getting the damage reduction as well. Other than that, those are pretty much the only teams I have in mind for this Brunhild. Once again, there's just not enough of the Ragnarok characters that suit with her, and not enough buffing characters like Sigurd to really go with her either. Let's go for... Let's see if we can attack a Gotha there, and then double single target with the Sigurd. Please crit? No crits once again. Because here's the thing as well, if we replace the Dian with Ludociel, we're going to get quite a bit of extra crit chance and all those extra kind of things, but at that point she is the only damage dealer, and I'm not sure if I'm confident in enough her being the only damage dealer in the team. A lot of the teams I like to run, I'll usually have 2 damage dealers or something along those lines, and at this point she is competing with units like Trader Meliodas and Demon Lord Rimuru, which I don't know if she's at that point yet. She is definitely very, very competent. All this damage reduction is really going to hinder how much damage she does. We'll still go for that there. We'll get the, what is it called? Extort effect down so we can decrease the substats a little bit, and then we'll go for the ultimate. Kind of try and balance out that damage reduction. But what do you reckon for 3-6? 300,000 for no crit as well. That is still real impressive, and that'll put everyone at full HP. And onto our final opponent. Another pretty scary team. Once again, getting the ATC. I don't feel like any of the people have been using have had. Here we go, and onto our final opponent. Let's see if we can get rid of the Rimmer, especially considering how much damage we got on the other Rimmer we're versing. Should be pretty good. I feel like, once again, the crit damage multiplier she has is so insanely impressive. Is that a red Tarmiel Grace on Rimmer as well? I mean, we ended up closing out the kill there. I see so many people using that. It just makes me so sad that I didn't go harder on the banner. If I hadn't known he would have been this viable and this much of a standstill, or is that the word I'm looking for? This much of a staple almost in this point's meta, I definitely would have. It's pretty much been that case with all of the Archangels. For myself, you had the blue Ludociel reach. I ended up having like 900 to 1,000 gems. I was free to play at the time as well, but I'd saved up all of my cosmetic materials to, I knew he was a unit that I wanted to run, and only getting one dupe of him, so that was devastating. And then same thing with the red Sari on the blue Tarmiel. That was right before actually I ended up making the channel. I was hoping to have the channel up by the time that banner released, but things happen, there's not much you can do. Let's go 1, 2, and oh, actually we could potentially get another ultimate of hers. Why not? We'll go for this play, that way we can actually see another ultimate to wrap up the video. But yeah, my luck on these Archangel banners has been absolutely horrendous. Hopefully things can change up when the Mael arrives. I always want to say light type Mael because that's what I've got myself used to saying, because my hopes and dreams were completely crushed by this 3rd year anniversary. Granted, look, Bloody Ellie isn't the most disappointing character in the world. The way she plays out is super different to how any other character plays, and I really, really like her design, the fact that she's a DPS character, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad it wasn't Tarmiel, because I feel like I want Tarmiel to be more broken than what the Bloody Ellie is, but I feel like if you were to make him a support for her, they'd kind of go hand in hand, so I don't really mind. I still feel like they did a very good job of the 3rd anniversary, even beating out the Legends 4th anniversary, so I'm not the biggest Legends fan in the world. Let's go, that'll get rid of Meliodas, and then after that point we can kind of wrap up the video. Maybe another 300,000? If you could get a crit, that'd be perfect. Only 200,000, wow. That damage reduction from Meliodas is crazy. 150,000 from Dian maybe, please? Yeah, look at that, Dian is so good. And we get the forfeit. There we go, that about does it for today's video. Whole bunch of fun using the Wedding BRUNHILD, and of course within the next couple of days I will get that extra PvP showcase out. If you guys have any team suggestions for the BRUNHILD, by all means let me know, because I really like this unit, and if there are any more chances I can get to use her in a video, I would love to do so. But that about does it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe, really means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys for some more Grand Cross content.